Good morning. It's a Friday, just after 5 a.m. and this morning we're heading to our favourite little Welsh guy site up in Chewett Hill. And the reason why we're doing that is I just recently sold him a brand new automatic car wash system. Now, you won't have heard about that up until now. Reason being is I've actually had a little bit of a gap between recordings. I've been ever so busy with one thing on the other, and the weather's getting quite hot, so it just gets a bit difficult sometimes to always be recording and talking to the camera and dealing with battery changes and having this constant thing in my head where I've got to cover certain things but then cover the rest. So anyway, we installed that car wash last Thursday. It's been running kind of okay, but there are a few teething problems with it. We got some ultrasonic sensors to change today. We've also probably got to down tip some of the chemicals. Oh yeah, I actually sold him my range of chemicals as well. So out with the old, in with the new. My stuff's all concentrates. It's from Velocity. So yeah, we've got to dial that back a little bit, because on I think the middle program the 3-color foam's not rinsing off. Whatever. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. So here we are once again, one of our favourite little sites. It looks like he's got new signage up as well. Cool. Yeah, Rain X Graphene. $22. He's put his top wash now is $4 more expensive because the machine's a lot better. It's got better chemical. And it's got dryers. Let's have a quick look before anybody else gets here. So, if you remember back at the beginning of this Day in the Life series, almost at the beginning, well, for those of you that didn't watch it, we're under surveillance. Okay. Oh no, that's going to be talking to me all the time now. Anyway, back at the beginning of the series, we installed one of the... What the hell? What the hell? Oh. I'll try again. Back at the beginning of the series, we installed some of the Lisu wash machines, which is the cheap Chinese machine straight out of China. This machine is actually based on that machine. However, over the years, a company called Piranha, who I distribute for, they took this machine and made a load of improvements. So basically the only thing that remains on this machine that's same as the Chinese machine is the frame. However, it's better treated than the Chinese one. And the rails, again, better treated, still galvanized. But then everything else is kind of new. So it's all stainless steel. We've got this sexy little TV here with the animation on. I'll show you later. It's in screensaver mode now because the car wash isn't open yet. We've got these LED strips around here that tell the car to go forward, stop, whatever. Much better lighting system. It's got DMX lighting, so you can change it all. We actually have an arch that's got a silicon cover on it, and also it's got impact detection on here. So a much better arch. Yeah, everything's stainless. The dryers are absolutely sexy, gorgeous. I'll put as I'm talking, I'll put a few pictures up to compare the Chinese one and this one. Maybe I'll throw up a few install pictures as well. So yeah, today we're having an issue with this ultrasonic sensor here, so we're going to change the pair of them. Also, if you notice, which I'll show a picture of, you don't see any junction boxes or anything. You don't see any cables. That's because the guys, what they do is they actually put all the cables through the frame and through the legs and everything. It's all done really, really well. Inside, the pump stand is completely different as well, or the low pressure side of it is. I'll show you side by side when we go in there and have a look at that. This has just got so many more features. The software is completely different. Again, maybe I'll show some screenshots or something side by side. This one is a lot more expensive than a Chinese one, but it's still half the price of any of the major competitors. like the PDQ laser wash or the Wash World razor wash, machines like that. Also what we're going to do today is, I think this is the 3-color foam manifold, and it's sprayed mainly on the top of the vehicle instead of down the side, so they're having trouble rinsing it off. Also the chemical, the temporary chemical that's on that function, probably need to tip it down a little bit, it's too thick. So yeah, we've got that to do. There's going to be some, as I said before, some other customers from other sites rocking up. What the hell is this? Another one? What is this? Yeah, so I've got keys to get in, but I'll probably wait for the site owner to rock up. He should be here any moment now, and we'll have a look at the tablet that also comes with this machine and do some changes. Uh-oh, here's trouble. So, a surprise visitor that you won't have seen before on this channel. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi YouTube. I like your camera.
Thank you.
How much is your camera?
So this is Tom, my apprentice, the Lumtech apprentice. He's a good lad. He really did help us out on this install, I tell you. Young and strapping, bit green, but that's how they all start, right? How you feeling today, mate? You're knackered? Why is that? You should go to bed on a night.
I did go to bed. I went to bed at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Right, well we might as well, first job up, we'll get these ultrasonics changed. So in theory this is plug and play. Swap them out and should be good. I don't know. I don't know everything in the world about this machine at the moment, which is not great. Got to rely on Eastern States to let us know what we need to do with certain things. Oh, it's got buttons on it, lights, everything. Very nice. You are under surveillance, Tom. I don't blame him. Got to keep his eye on you.
That's alright. What, did they give us spares or do you have to throw them?
No, apparently we just got to replace them both. There's only an issue with the right hand side one.
This is a...
It's actually there's a line on that sensor there. It's not on these ones. This is the one that they're having major issues with. It's basically detecting a vehicle in the bay when there's no vehicle in there. So they just asked us to swap it out. Take that off first, take the plug off first, so you're not hold the sensor, and then yeah, you should just unscrew. We can also dial into this machine as well. The problem is the interface is, at least on a phone, it looks rubbish, so we'll wait until we get inside and get the tablet out and have a look. They do me head in these cameras. Do you know what it's saying there?
No.
What?
Vehicle only, no pedestrians.
Did somebody tell you that?
Well, I can just hear it.
I can't understand what it's saying.
Okay.
Right, moving, and then with these plugs, you see you've got there's a notch here.
Yeah?
So I tried to explain this to them over the phone. The way I do it is I don't bother trying to look at it and line it up. I just put it up against it and then just turn slightly, yeah, and then eventually it'll just drop in. Yeah. So with these as well, when you tighten them, you might get to a point where it's really stiff, but if you just shake that plug, see it went in a bit more, screw it in a bit more, shake it, put it in a bit more, shake it, and then yeah, and then you hear that like clicking sound. Don't go too far with it, but at the same time, this shouldn't be loose. So the 3-color foam, I think we need to like point it more down towards the sides of the cars, and also because they're complaining that it's not rinsing it off properly. So what I had to do is, just for now, is put another high pressure rinse after the 3-color foam, which I don't like to do. So we'll get my ladders out, get in position, but then I'll probably need his tablet. I He's usually here by now. It's already. In fact, this is probably the first time Dean's been late. It might be because he knows I've got keys now. He can't be bothered. I think this is him here. What time do you call this?
2 minutes past 6.
You're late. You're late. First time I've ever known you be late.
That's why. Oh, I'm on the camera.
You're on the camera today, mate.
Well, you're ready to get my hair and makeup done first. Thomas?
Right. So as you can see, a lot better than the Chinese machine where we can come in and do this.
Let me know.
Yeah, we're going to do it once I've just checked this pattern now. I'm going to turn that on, Tom, so you might want to go back a little bit.
Something unexpected has happened. Please stay in the vehicle. I have notified
That's annoying.
the attendant and they are on their way.
Right, I'm going to lights and sound and turn that off because that's doing my editing already.
You can put it to.
Day volume 1, night volume 1, which is pretty cool that you can actually change the volume. So now we've got our outputs again. We'll see if we can turn it on. It's actually got, I'm probably pressing the one wrong, manual control of all wash functions here, triphone there. That's better. Probably need to turn on air as well then, do we? Foam air. Okay, so it's not turning on the air.
The bread's on, yeah.
Oh really? Right, that's why then he hasn't got the air compressor on. But yeah, anyway, so back to the video. Compared to the Chinese machine, you don't get any of this functionality. So I don't know if you can see that by the camera, but yeah, it's pretty good. We can do all the manual functions and everything. We can tweak the wash packages how we wish, which you can't do on the Chinese machine as well. And we also get a bay simulation as well, which shows it the machine moved around inside the bay, just like a laser wash or a razor wash. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down 2 sizes on the tips, but again, this is not the end chemical that they're going to be using. Woo! Yeah. So that spray pattern when it meets in the middle is a bit too high. Perfect for my van. For a car, it means that most of the chemical is going straight on top of the car. So I think we'll tip it down first, and then we'll adjust them. I might even go down 2 tip sizes. We're not rushing here today, you know.
No.
I mean, I'll try and get this done before you open, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm planning on fucking hanging around all day.
All day.
Yeah. Until 11:30, and then we go to the pub.
All day.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so these just slightly screw in or unscrew. Give it a bit more downward. Oh, that was tight though. Right, now we'll change these tips. Okay.
Oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm wondering about it.
I'm trying to do a YouTube video here. Fuck, shut up. As long as your cost is the same.
Get it run out.
Yeah, but you know that you're using a lot. You don't wind me up.
Who's one you are?
You're winding me up.
Well, that one's there.
It's using exactly as much as it should be using.
Let's go through one.
So this is the low pressure stand, which is completely different to the Chinese machine. Get out of the way! I'm trying to produce something here. YouTube video.
Oh.
And this is the high pressure stand, which is it is similar to the Chinese machine, but hasn't got the covers around it, and the pump is slightly different. Still uses the changeover valve here, but yeah, this is so much better than that piece of shit up in Alchemos. I'll show you a side-by-side picture. Anyway, we need to down tip the 3-core foam, which is here. We're on turquoise at the moment, so half the size is tan, which is the smallest in the standard kit, so we'll probably go with tan. This is a temporary measure. Right, Tom, you can grab this one. Grab that with one hand, and then get that tip off with your other one. It's not hot.
They have gloves on.
Yeah, you're just got to make sure that your gloves dry, and then you'll get a grip on it.
Where are your gloves?
Well, I'm not supposed to be doing this job. You're supposed to be doing it right. So we just down tip the 3-core foam. We'll see how that goes when we do a test wash. Now I've been asked to put an SD card into the PLC for some reason, and then give Piranha a ring. Oh, I've got to turn it off to get in there. Alright, PLC. There you go, SD card slots. Oh, there's already an SD card in there. $64 gig. Alright, better give those guys a ring. Now we're just showing the customer where the grease points are. Similar to a PDQ or razor wash. One up the top. I think we've got to take the cover off to get to this one. But also it's making a funny noise when it moves. Don't you need ladders there, mate?
No, I'm too cold.
You're doing a lot of huffing and puffing there, mate.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, I'm older than you. I need a rest.
I'm younger.
Well, stop complaining then.
I'm not.
Ah, young people these days.
Oh.
Yeah, also we should put some anti-seize on those bolts. Let's get the Allen keys and get some anti-seize. When we installed this, the guys did a really good job, but they didn't want to use any anti-seize anywhere, and my philosophy is if it's something that has to come off regular or at all, I should use some anti-seize, just a bit. I'm getting dripped on, mate, on this thing that hasn't got a leak. My missus says we have to stop talking on Facebook because I'm getting your accent and demeanour.
I do love it.
Talking like this all the time.
What you mean, love?
Starting to talk like you. She's like, you sound like Dino, stop it. They're very substantial covers, these. Yeah. 4 19mm bolts and 4 hex bolts as well, Allen key bolts. Alright, these should come apart then now if you got that. Yep. Some idiot put his ladder in the way. It's already, it's already been greased, this, and there's already grease popping out of the bearing.
Ah, fuck. Plenty of grease there.
There's shitloads of grease. Alright, well, while we're here, we'll have a look at this little swivel thing that he was talking about. Oh, I can see it. That must be, oh, okay. Yeah, you can get to it quite easily, but again, we probably have to come up with something to go every now and again. Here, spray, I'll give it a squirt. While we're here, check this belt. This belt doesn't look very tight, but also there is an adjustment on it. Oh, here we go, yeah. Should be alright. You need to get one with a straw on it.
Ah, yeah.
So then we can point it at the right spot. That's alright, I got it, but for you it might be easy if you get a straw. But right, what was I saying? So yeah, when we move this, where's that tablet? I want to have a look, because it seems to be snagging slightly.
Yeah, it seems to be fucking.
It's like ducking up and down.
Oh, it is good, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so we'll adjust this belt with the adjuster. I just don't know if it's in or out. It should be in, I think. That's better. A bit more. Yeah. I don't want to go too much with it. Right, tighten them back up, please, mate. Alright, let's have a look at this leak inside here then. Let's see what we've got. There'll be a kneeling pad here somewhere. Get that for you. Oh, I'm glad we weren't installing this week. Jeez, Louise, it's red hot. Yeah, I'll just keep feeling around here to make sure none of these couplings are wet underneath.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Let's have a feel. Alright, probably have to take it off. Oh, I didn't actually see it drip then. But I don't know if it's from this plastic part or the metal part there, because that's screwed in as far as it'll go, that plastic one. wonder if this has moved because it's pushing against that. Yeah, it's moved. Right, so that's got a tendency to want to move, so we're going to have to do something with the hoses to try and keep it lifted up, I think. Why am I doing all this? I say, you should be doing most of this.
Teamwork.
Right, not too tight because it's a plastic fitting.
Is that plastic?
That's plastic there.
Oh, there.
This is brass, so this is stronger, so it'll easily strip the threads of the plastic if we go too much. Alright, flick that on. If it doesn't stop, we'll have to take it all off and glue it. What are you doing in the fridge, mate?
Alright, that's it. Let's get this back at pie.
No, it's too early for beer. It's too early for beer. No. We'll do that over at the pub, mate.
Yes, boss.
Alright. Program 2, we added in a high pressure rinse, so we'll take that out. And then we'll see if I can get the cars rinsing properly without it. We shouldn't have to have 2 high pressure rinses on. That's a waste of water and a waste of time in my opinion. Anything after the wax function should be RO, spot free rinse, that's about it. So preset 1, preset 2, high pressure, tri-foam, yes. And then we'll take off the high pressure rinse. We'll put a return product on the tri-foam, which will be the RO rain bar, and then a copy of the RO L bar. Yeah, this is not really optimized for small screens, that's for sure. So these do the changes in real time. You don't have to apply anything or save anything, which is pretty cool. I think we should be good to try it. Yeah, mate, thanks. We'll have some beer later, that'll do. Pretty cool, but my opinion is she says far too much and just take a little bit of time. So it's actually, I was involved in the commissioning, but I was too busy taking photos and videos and stuff like that for my webpage and YouTube and everything. So I've not really seen the coverage. He's saying that there's too much of the alkali, so we'll see. So with my chemicals, we only use 1 pass of acid and then 1 pass of alkali. With all the other soaps in the industry, at least in WA, or Australia I should say, they use 1 lap of acid and 2 of the alkali. Yeah, so that looks alright for the acid, definitely not too thick. So we'll see what the alkali is like. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks good, mate. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, it is quite strong, that, isn't it? It's got like a, what is that smell? It's like when you go into a washed bathroom in a pub. I don't know what you're talking about, seriously. It looks mint. Right, let's check this 3-colour foam now. Oh yeah. So even on the van, the coverage is quite high up. So we could probably, drop. See, it stopped though before. We need to adjust the offset there, and that's too quick. That return pass is too quick. So that's not going to get it all off. I know for a fact it isn't. Nah, it's not going to do it. We'll do all these adjustments though, and then when you get your new chemical, you're not going to have this problem because it's more of a wax than a foam. That's all. It's all beaded off before it's even got there. That's not too bad. You've got a block nozzle there as well. There you have. Yeah, 3-colour foam is still far too thick. The thing is, they're on a temporary chemical at the moment, so a lot of these changes are going to be pointless actually by the time I go to the new stuff, but we've got to get it rinsing right. So rather than just slagging it off, Tom, as a car wash technician we need to be focused on solutions, not just taking the piss out of it. We've got a problem there, we need to fix it.
Yeah.
Alright? Fucking taking the fucking piss out of me, you fuck.
My fucking lord, that's what I'm saying.
I'll come back this car wash again. What tip does it though?
So we had tanning, didn't we?
Yeah, the lowest coming out is copper now.
Alright, copper then. Can you remember there was a shiny one, yeah?
Yeah, it's the shiny one.
Something unexpected has happened.
Alright,
Please stay with the vehicle.
that's better.
I have notified the attendant.
Alright, that's a tricolor adjusted. It's not rinsing too bad, but we're going to get out of the way in a bit, let some cars come through, and if it's still an issue, I'll just put that high pressure rinse back on. It's only on the middle program that has the 3-color foam and not the graphene. I'll put the high pressure rinse on because again they're not even staying with these 3-color chemicals anyway. It's only because it's this time of year and we've just set this customer up. We didn't give the chemical company enough prior notice. They didn't have enough of the new concentrates to send it out, so yeah, they'll be off of this stuff in a couple of months anyway. This machine also has a flash dry feature which the customers decided to turn off because they don't like it. I disagree with that, but it's a customer's machine. So the flash dry puts on the RO, rinse from the top and the blowers from front to back, and I like it because it pushes the water through all the nooks and crannies like the wing mirrors, etc., and under small rear lip spoilers. So then when it comes back and does the dry and the car leaves, when they drive down the road, there's no residue of suds left anywhere. But yeah, the customers turned it off. It's completely their choice. Yeah, we've still got some tweaks to do here and there. I think that high pressure rinse is a bit slow as well on this top wash. So we've got the mirror clean as well, where the arch tilts in and cleans the mirror. You might not be able to see it by camera. That's pretty good. I like that function. Yeah, so on the top wash we actually get graphene that comes out of the arm, and this is why this is doing a much better wash than the second wash, because there's no foam sat on the vehicle. And actually this is on a Versa dial, it's not on tips. I'll show you in a minute. I think we'll probably turn it down a little bit more, or maybe not. So because it's graphene, it has a tendency to bead off a little bit anyway. Alright, so I've got 3 people coming.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do I charge or not?
Sure, send them a bill, mate. About $1,000 each.
You give me $1,000?
No, you can invoice them, mate. Oh, mate, this top wash is amazing, mate. Oh, except you haven't got the flash dry on. Oh, go away. Ah, see? You see? So I'm going to put that setting back on to move the dryer. It's not getting to the back of the vehicle. Yeah, so the guys over east were trying to find some other issue the other day, and they're like, oh, there's a setting in here, somebody's moved the dryer too far back. Well, that was us during commissioning day, because the dryers are not reaching the back of the vehicle. They deleted that offset, so now I'm going to have to put it back on. They're saying that's causing issues somewhere, but yeah, that's not my problem. If we need an offset to make the car wash do what it's supposed to do, then we need to have an offset, and then they need to fix the programming so it doesn't fault because of that. It's very simple. Alright, we're going to wash some cars for a bit, make a few more adjustments, but my battery's running out again, so yeah. Yeah, so we've got a problem now, which for whatever reason has started happening now, and this pipe, well, the pipe just keeps coming off out of this fitting. We replace the pipe and the fittings, and it's still doing the same, so we're going to tack weld it on. I don't know if they've mismatched the size of the pipe with the fittings or something like that, but this is just not good, and it all started to happen when my visitors were here having a look at the car wash. Pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm recording, mate. Recording professionals in action. Jared.
Same as your
Oh man, what a nightmare. So he tack welded this stuff up. I don't know if you can see that. It's not the right thing to do, but it's just for now. I'm probably going to get all this replaced. I don't know if the pipes mismatched with the couplings or the other way around, but they just don't want to stay on there, you know. And I've just replaced that one there. They just mismatched, yeah. And if it pops off on the inside, it just floods the plant room. We're going to end up blowing something up. So I tacked it on for now. I'll leave it running like that, but yeah, I'm half thinking we might just, where they got a short piece of hose here, might get the hose guy out and just go hose all the way across and through. I mean, stainless is good, but for whatever reason, this is just not playing ball. Right, off to the pub?
Yeah, go on.
Let's go to the pub.
I'm not bringing my wallet.
Oh, you need your wallet, I'm not buying you anything. Alright, let's go to the pub. Yeah, come on, let's go. We'll be quick, come on, let's go. Woohoo! Alright, it's time for a beer. I'm absolutely soaking. Your feet are squidging. Squidge, squidge, squidge. Ah, the mighty Queen. Alright, Tom, I'll have a Swan Gold. Dean will have a Swan. Oh, what a morning. Oh. Yeah, I've got my doubts now about that pipe. I'm going to be paranoid about that all weekend, I reckon. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh well, at least we're at the pub. It's quite handy having a pub just across from the car wash. The problem is it's quite a fair way from home, so I can only have a couple of mid-strengths. Don't want to be doing anything illegal now, do we? Cheers mate, cheers guys.
Cheers, Rob.
Cheers mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Woo! So alright guys, that was a little glimpse of one of my new auto washers in its early stages of commissioning, tweaks and testing. It's a Friday. I'm getting out of here, so we'll catch up with you guys on the next one.